Yeah, hi all. We are looking our front end related technology. So in our last class, we have just seen our introduction about our front end related technology. We are having our front end, we are having our back end. So front end technology where our end user will interact. So end user will interact with the help of our browser, with the help of our mobile. So this it comes under the our front end technology, and backend our end user won't interact. So our data will come from the our backend system, but over the our client side, our user side, end user will be interact with the help of front end. So in any kind of application like our make my trip or any kind of application, so this view pages we are getting, and we are getting some data inside these view pages. So when I am searching something, so we will get this page. So this is my search result. So this is our data. So data is processing in our backend system, but our data is rendering with our some presentation. So there is some HTML, there is some CSS, some JavaScript programming behind it for our rendering our DOM. So for calling our server. So we are having some front end related technology. So in current market demand, we should know front end as well as back end. So with the help of backend technology, we create the API, and with the help of front end technology, we create our user interface. So over the front end technology, we are looking our HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So we have to be strong in this area. Then in the industry level, we work Angular or React. So these two framework, one is Angular framework, React is library, is booming in the current market situation for creating our front end related things. Over the back end industry level, we have to use Spring framework, Spring Boot, our Spring Cloud for our microservices architecture. But it is our Java based technology, so we have to be strong with our core Java, advanced Java. Advanced Java means our JDBC, Servlet, and web services. So this is our backend, this is our front end. So we are looking our HTML. So whatever we are learning, so we have to be clarity. So when we are learning backend, so we have to be clear. When we are learning front end, we have to be clear. So as a full stack developer, we have to work both the side, front end side as well as backend side. So we are looking about the HTML. So last class we have just given few introduction about our front end technology, and we have done our environment setup. So you have to be install our VS Code. You have to be install our Node.js. So one software our VS Code, Visual Studio Code we have to install, and Node.js we have to install. So this is a mandatory for developing our front-end related application. So Node.js will provide you platform for front-end development, and this is our IDE. It is a powerful IDE. So with the help of VS Code, we create our front-end related work. So earlier we use the same IDE for front-end and back-end related work, but time is changed. Or advanced technology, advanced framework is there, advanced ID is there. Our ID will help us for developing any kind of application of any kind of software. So we have to use VS Code. So after VS Code, we have to plug in our live server. So we will create some our pages. So pages will come from the our server side. So until unless we don't have any server, so we have to use some fake server. So one live server we have to be used. So apply live server our extension and plugin with ID. So put a live server. So just you have to be install in your ID. So a lot of plugin will be there. Just we have to use as per our requirement. I will show when time comes. Yeah. So live server we have to use, and I have told about what is our application. So one is our website and another one is a web application. So we have to create a web application. So whatever the content, our static content. So some static page we can say. So we call the website. So our tutorial related website, W3 school or Java T point, we can say it is our website. It is a content static pages, just information part we will see. But under the our web application, we are having a static page and dynamic page as well, where our data will be changing over the browser. We can create the dynamic page. So you can see under the our make my trip, you are searching anything, so our search result are changing in the same page. So page is a dynamic. So over the this page, our data is reloading, new data are coming. So it is called dynamic page. We can change the information. So ultimately we have to work over the web application. So web application is a combination of a static page and dynamic page. So data will be come from our backend technology, and it will be rendered with the help of our front-end technology. So we have to work over the web application. So in the industry, always you have to work over the web application. So your page will be dynamic page. So earlier for creating the dynamic page, we use JSF, very outdated technology. JSP, Java server side page, Java server side phase. So this is a outdated technology. Currently, we are using Angular for creating our presentation layer, our front end part, for creating the dynamic page, and Angular promote SPA, single page application. So we will understand, but before understanding the Angular, we have to be strong with the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Until unless we are not strong with our this fundamentals, the technology, web technology, so we will be having few struggle with our framework. So people are learning Angular directly without having knowledge of our JavaScript. So we have to first understand. So this is our outdated technology, we don't use. We use currently Angular or React. So in this technology we are having problem. Our page is reloading again and again. But in our SPA type of application, so page will be same, just data will be loading. So entire page won't be loading. So we will see, first we will understand our few concept under our JavaScript. Then we will see some Ajax programming. Then you can understand. So we are looking our fundamental technology is called HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So you will be strong in this area after doing lot of practice, because front-end technology comes, you will be strong in front-end technology. You have to do lot of practice, you have to think, you have to observe multiple website, web application, you have to create like that, you have to create a lot of mini project. So I will share the information how you can search, how you can create, how you can implement some idea. But you have to be practice. So whatever I am going to teach, you have to be practice a lot, you have to be implemented, you have to implement some real time use case. So with the help of HTML, we can create the layout. So layout or structure. So it is a skeleton. CSS, with the help of CSS, we can design, we can beautify our application. And with the help of our JavaScript, with the help of JavaScript, we can manipulate DOM. So HTML and CSS object will be there over our web page in the form of DOM, document object model. I will explain this thing. So we can perform DOM manipulation. DOM manipulation means we can add, we can delete, we can modify.
Sir, your
So
voice is talking.
sorry, is it audible?
वॉइस स्टॉक हो रहा सर आपका. हाँ, yes sir.
Okay. So JavaScript, with the help of JavaScript, we can uh, perform a DOM manipulation over HTML and CSS. So we are looking about HTML. So first,
Your voice break थोड़ी सी रही हुई.
is it audible? Yeah, is it audible now?
Yes sir.
Yeah, there is some network issue. So under the our HTML, we can define some layout, some structure. Under our CSS, we can define our designing part, or we have to beautify our application. And under our JavaScript, we have to perform our DOM manipulation. DOM manipulation means our HTML CSS part will be in the form of the object. So we call the DOM anything over the our browser. So we will see. So under our HTML we are having text. So we write text under the our HTML. So you can see under our HTML we are having our head tag and our body tag. So under the head tag we can define our some metadata of our page. So whatever we are going to write under our body tag, so we define our metadata. So we can define our title, we can define our style, we can define our script, we can define our some meta detail. So we write some tag under our HTML. So we have created a one HTML yesterday. Under the HTML we have defined some tag. So we have to understand all the text. So I am writing our other application. So we are creating one HTML is called our index HTML. So we are having, you can put this is my HTML tag. So this is our tag. Under the tag we defined attributes. So over the tag we called our element, and under our tag we called attribute. So I just to show. So we are having our head section and we are having our body section. So this is our tag. So under this tag we are defining, we can define some attribute. So like body. So body we can say our element, and under the our element we can define our, this is our attribute. So under the attribute we will define some property. So whenever we will create any tag, so it will be executed over the browser. So the attribute we are defining we called property. So this object will be rendering over the browser. So what I will do, just to go open with a live server, so this page will be rendered. So this page is rendered, we put some information. So this is my head tag. We can define our header, we can define some paragraph. So you will see over the our page. So over the our browser, these two things we will see. So this is our attribute, this is our element. So under the tag, what will be our tag name? We called our element, and under the our element we can define our attribute. So this is my body section. Under the body, we are having few headers and paragraph or a lot of we are having a lot of text. So we have to see. But under the head, we can define our title. So this title we are defining our so you will see over the our tab, browser tab. This is Amazon. You can see. So this is our title, and under the our one tag is there is called our style. So under the style, we can define our CSS part. So like I want to apply some color with this header. So this is my H1 header. So I will add one property for our H1 header is color will be aqua. So you can see over the browser. So whatever the color we will change, it will be impacted over the our browser. So this is our styling related part, and under the our script, so we can write some business logic under the our script. So just we are defining one function. Yesterday we have defined. So this is our function. Function will call first. So whenever our page will be loaded, so first function will be called, then our static content will be loaded. I am reloading again. So one function will be called, then our static content will be loaded. Yeah. So this is our page. So you can define your style. You can define your scripting like that. So this is our tag where we are defining the our attribute. So one tag is there is called a style. So I am putting one tag as style. So under the this style tag, we can define our this is our things under our style tag. So we can define style at our attribute level, and we can define our style at our this is our tag. So under the our head section, we can define our style. So you can see. So this two style I have put on in front of a head. So first this style will be applicable, but it will be override by our inline style. So if we talk about the style, so under the our CSS, we are having for defining CSS, we are having a style. So style, we are having three types. One is our inline style. Another one is our with the help of our style tag, and the last one with the help of link. So at our project level, at our application level, basically we don't write like this. So uh, we we don't write under our inline or under our style tag. Just a learning purpose we write, but at our application level, we create one file is called our style.css. So under this CSS file, we have to define our this particularly style section under this file. Extension will be CSS. Name could be anything, but extension will be CSS. So you can put your style part in our this particularly CSS, and we have to write one this statement our link. So whenever we have to link our style section in our head tag, so we don't have to write this tag, just we can write our link tag. So I just copy this particularly. So you can link your style sheet with this page, this HTML page. So this will be our inline CSS. This will be our with the help of tag, and this will be our external CSS. So we can change just some color. So what will be applicable? You can see. So whatever the our inline CSS we have put on, you can see I just removing this color, and I am removing this particular style tag as well. So what color will be applicable? So this is a color is apply, but it is a very light. So we have to put some dark color, sorry, light color. So we are putting our color is white. So you will see the our particularly header tag. So this color will be applied. So if we have defining our inline CSS, we have defining our external CSS or our embedded CSS. So always priority will be our inline CSS. Keep your mind. We have faced a lot of issue while our CSS is overriding. So when you are applying some CSS over the file over the our inline CSS, so what will be applicable? Always our inline CSS will override. So if we are having our inline CSS, we are having our external CSS, embedded CSS. So what will work? Our embedded, sorry, our inline CSS will work. So you will see color will be, this is our inline CSS color. So we have put on this blue violet. So inline CSS will be there. So same you can put in front of class as well. So I putting my background color is white. So color will be white. So we can write multiple header. So this is my one header H1. I am putting another header. So we are having H1 to H6. So we can perform the size. H3, H4. It is our header tag. H3, H4. Change the color. So you can change the color. I am putting some green color. So our the, it is our different color. Yeah. So this is our size of our header and different color, and we are having a paragraph, and we have applied our CSS. So we have applied our inline CSS, we have applied our embedded CSS, and we have applied some our CSS file as well. So you can see this is my script code, JavaScript code. So some logic is calling. So because of my logic, one alert message we are looking. So always one alert message we are seeing. So over this particularly script, we are writing our function. So instead of writing this script in the our tag, we can create our JS file. So we can write one JS file, script.js, and we can pass our logic inside the our JS. So we don't have to write the logic inside the our logic inside our tag. and we have to link this particular JS in the our tag. So we can link JavaScript file link. We are having shortcuts. I will explain later. So I will explain like a beginner. You are a beginner, so I can't do some advanced thing. So I am explaining like as a beginner. So we can put this particularly our script file. So if we are writing our CSS part or JavaScript part under the our code, under the our HTML, so code size will be high. So we don't have to put like that. We just create the file separately. So we can say this is our external file, and we can link. So you can link over there this file, just create separately and you can link, or you can perform embeddedly, or you can perform with the help of some attribute. So the you can see our page will be reloaded. So our is alert message will be there with the help of JavaScript. So it is not impacting yet. So we see, yeah. So our spelling name is different. We have taken as a script. So you can see, I will reload my page again. So first a message come, then page will be reload. So my particularly particularly page will be there. So you have to go over the browser. So I am putting this link over my Google Chrome so that we can understand. So you can see my JavaScript code is executing and our page is rendering. So press F12 and habituated like this, because you have to work as a full stack development. So always you have to observe your browser. So under the browser you can see, so instead of one file, three file is coming. One is our HTML, so where our layout related content under the our HTML. Under the our HTML, you will see this is a my link. So some CSS will be there. So you can see your CSS code. You can see your script code. So it is our coding. Like Java is a programming language. So JavaScript one programming language. So something is executing. So I am executing something. If you are executing some, you are printing some statement. So we are having which object we are having? We are having console. It is a predefined object. I will explain later. So I want to execute this code, but it will be executed over the browser. So my page will be reloaded and you will see this page. So it is our web page, but there is some logic. So you can see this high message inside my console. So I have put on under the logic, like in Java, we are putting system dot println. We have written one hello program. So like we likewise in the JavaScript, we have put on some message. So whatever we are going to do with our web pages, we can see the state under the our console. We can see the our object detail under the our console. So our entire page is having one document object model. We call the one document object a model. So just I am writing, but I will explain later. So I am putting this keyword. I will explain later, but I will go my console. So this is our message. I have put on this keyword. So a lot of information is printing. So this information is information of our window. Window, this a browser. So browser is a one kind of software. So our HTML page will be executing over the browser. So with the help of HTML, we are showing. With the help of CSS, we are designing. With the help of JavaScript, we are manipulating our DOM object. DOM object means anything over the browser. Like this tag is a one object. This tag is one object. Entire browser window is a one object. It is a parent object, you can say. So all the information of the our browser I can see with the help of this keyword. I have put on this keyword, so I am getting all the information. So this is a predefined function, predefined property of our browser. So we can see, we can call. So I have just called this alert message. So it is a ready-made function, ready-made function in our window object, which is responsible for showing the alert message. It is a ready-made function. So it comes under our window object. So lot of object will be there, we can call. So lot of object, this is our inner height, inner width, length, local storage. So our browser is containing some our predefined object. So window is a parent object of the all the object. So we can see all the information of the window. So likewise under we are having some child object. So we have to create the particular DOM object, and we can perform some manipulation with the help of JavaScript. So currently we haven't performed anything, but we can perform a lot of things. So under the our this, so and this is our window object. It is containing window object. So in future we will create our tag, and our tag information we will be point out. We will be manipulating some data with the help of JavaScript. So this is our HTML, and we have applied some CSS. So first we have to understand the all the tag of our HTML. So this is our header, this is our paragraph. Apart from that, we can define the form, we can define the list, we can define the different tag over there. So I am putting one tag is called our image tag. So you can see over the our page. So this is our hotel images. So over the HTML, we have to add some images. So we have to use our image tag. So under the image tag, we can define any kind of image. So I am putting this image under our example. So we will add this first dot JPG. So location is same. So we can put this first JPG. So it will be rendering over the our page. First JPG. So we have put on this tag under the our code. This is a image, is our source file. Yeah. So the image will be there. So we have defining this image. So we are defining, we can define some attribute. So one attribute is there width, and another attribute is there height. So we have changed the our this image size. So image size will be changed. So we can just put on and small size. So 300 pixel will be there. So you can put, yeah. So this is our image. This is our header. This is our paragraph. So you can put this particularly image. So likewise, we can create multiple images. So over the product level, we will use multiple images, and we will show in the form of a table, in the form of a grid. So gradually we understand. So this is our tag. So with the help of on this tag, we can define our image. Apart from that, we are having our form related tag, and some advanced tag related to our application. So if we are having some we are putting some header. Yeah. So under the header, if I want to defining some font, so some font family will be there. So our ID will help you, and I will show how you have to be search and how you have to be practice. So gradually we will see. So it is our font family. So if you are putting this is our font family. So over the browser, so you will look our font will be like that. Font family you can define, and color we can define. So we are putting color is a So green color we are defining. This is our font family. So you will see this is our page and this is our color. So we have applied this font family. If you want to change, so you know the font family. So multiple font family will be there. Yeah. So our font will be different, a bit different. So the size is different. So this is looking different with other font. So we can apply multiple font, multiple family over there. So when we are creating the site, so we create multiple font whenever we are designing any website. So we can apply the our font. Then we can use some formatting our in the our paragraph. If you want to do some formatting, so we are having paragraph. We are you can define multiple paragraph. So if you want to put this is a simple paragraph. If you are putting our some bold, our font will be bold. So we have to put our this particular tag b. It is called formatting of our tag. If we are highlighting something, so you can see my this is my paragraph. So it is my bold letter. It is our italic. It will be highlighting something. So I have highlighting. This is my paragraph. So we can perform some our formatting over the our paragraph. So when we write some blog or something, so we can put something. If we if want to mark, if we want to do something, a lot of tag over there. If you want to mark something with some color, you are highlighting something. So you will see your this is our marking. So when we are writing some block, so we use this font. So this is a paragraph and our header. So this is our particularly tag over there. Mark, delete, lot of tag. It we called formatting tag. You can see anywhere. So we have defined under the our HTML. So this is our font related tag over there. So I will share the list. Lot of tag will be there. You can apply and you can see. So this will help for creating our static related website, static website, tutorial related our website. So we can use this particularly tag over there. So now we have to create our like some advanced tag we have to create. So this is a simple tag. So under the advanced tag we create our form we create our layouts. So when we design any website, so we create the layout, header, footer, our navigation bar. So we have to do some advanced thing over there. So we have to apply some CSS, we have to apply some advanced tag. So it is a simple tag for just rendering our HTML. So just giving for idea, I have shown some simple tag, and we have created simple application. So how our CSS will be work, our inline, our embedded, our external CSS, how our JavaScript is working. So I just introduce about something about HTML, CSS, and our JavaScript, how we are using. Likewise, you have to be start working on that. You have to be start practice on that, because we are learning as a full stack and development course. So we have to work both the side. So currently we are writing the function, and we are just showing our static content. But in future, I will write some code. My code will call some remote server, and our data will be rendering. Data will come from the server. HTML, CSS will be applying in our front end side, but data will come from our backend system. So like in this make my trip, all data are coming by our backend system. Just the front end part, this image, and over the data we are applying this CSS. So this information we are applying. So this dialog, this particularly information label. So we will pull data from backend server, and we will show. So this is our fundamental part. So we are just learning the tag and the CSS part. Then we will do Ajax programming, and we will get data from our backend system, and we will do same thing with the Angular. So it is pretty much from today. So we will see in our next class our further advanced tag and CSS. Then we will see JavaScript.